Okay, so in this tutorial I'm going to be going over the basics of how to make a database and how to connect to it. Also be going over how to interact with it using PDO. So let's get started. We're going to try and make one. So my host is a Nixie host. You're going to go to PHP myadmin. You might have those other kind of admin panels, but this one I'm going to use. It's one I have most experience with as well. So I already have these ones. I'm just going to go and make another database now. What am I doing? Need to go to here, sorry. Can actually make a database in the administration part of that. So I'm going to call it just YouTube, I guess. You have to assign an admin to, well, a user, you could say, to the database. So I'm just going to call it YouTube. With the password would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last pass being dodgy with it. What's some? I'll just do password. Still not enough. Type. Still not enough. No, I'll just randomly generate. I can't be bothered for this. There we go. Oh, it's been dodgy again. This is getting on my nerves. There we go, finally. Sorry about that took us some time. Oh, great. So we're gonna add the admin to the database. Give it all permissions for now. Can't just give it only like update, insert, but it doesn't matter a minute. This is just a test essentially for you guys. Right. So it should be here now if we go back to localhost. And I do refresh page. There you go, YouTube. There's nothing here, so I'm gonna make a test database table, sorry, with 2 rows, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry again. Confusing. That looks fine, I guess, or no? Oh no, actually, so now should have gone in first. Let's change this to auto increment. I'll explain what that is to you guys in a minute. That's a key. Make it primary first, then I make it auto increment. There we go. I should probably make this first. I need to change the name also, because this reserved would. I'll just call it number. Right, so first of all, I've made a folder, which is this, just for the tutorial, and I've made it a little index file with nothing in it yet. I'm also going to make another file in a folder. This is going to be the connection file, which is going to connect to the database. Oh, damn, clicked off. Going to call it connection script, I guess. File again. Connection file.php. Now we're going to do to connect. You have to do, and I call the variable dbc, which is I'm going to stand for database connect. So dbc equals new PDO. Then it's going to use MySQL, and we're going to do what was it? I think it's host. Go localhost. Most of the time you can just leave a localhost. Other times the server may be different to where the database is held. Essentially, kind of hard to explain that, but yeah, you may want to just check on the on your cPanel for it, or ask the host of your website. Then we're going to do database name equals. This is a database that we made. It's called cybertech_YouTube. I think that's how you do it anyway. So normally I just do I think it was, what was the username? Oh no, we put it to YouTube, didn't we? The admin that was related to it. I think that's what we put anyway. Now I'm gonna put a password, which was we randomly generated it. Right now, that should be it. When I turn it on, so we can see any errors, I need to go into right now. We're gonna include this connection file, so we're gonna start. Oh, not this again. We're gonna start the file and include it. I should remember something. Don't know why I'm doing that. I should start like that. Include this script / connection file .php. Then we're gonna do. I'm gonna just see if this works. Oh, dude, that would be why. I forgot the actual username password. I believe this is how you do it now. I haven't actually done this in a while. God, what's with me today? Can't do anything. There we go, it's connected successfully. Right, so we're going to first off try inserting into the database. So Q stands for query. So Q equals dbc prepare. So this is where we're gonna do the querying. So we're gonna insert into, and then what's the thing called? Into test, into test, set text equals and number. Well, we don't need it a number because it's automate increment. So it's gonna what automate increment means is each time there's a new set of data in the table, it's gonna plus 1 each time. So start of a 1, it'll go to 2, then 3, then 4 each time. I'll show you this a few times now. So to actually bind a value to this question mark, I'm gonna do q bind value, and this is essentially the index. So if I add this, that would represent that, and if I add another one, I forgot. If I add that, the 2 would represent that, but we don't need it because we only have one text field, and it's a basic example. So the second parameter of bind value, well, that you actually bind the value. So what value do we want in the text field first? So this could be a username. So I'm just gonna do that as an example, and then we're gonna execute it like that. I'm gonna do if it executes successfully, because it returns true on execute successfully and false on if it doesn't succeed. So if it executes successfully, then we're gonna echo that should be right. So if we look at the database now, there's nothing there. We refresh. Apparently data was inserted. There we go, data was inserted. If you look, the auto increment field is now 1. If I insert another one, refresh again. There should be another one. Yeah, 2. You just see. Right, so that's basic inserting. Now I want to show you you guys, well, I guess I'm going to show you selecting data, and I'll show you update. So first I'm going to do q equals dbc prepare from, no, actually first I'm going to show you updating. Update test set where this would be good for this kind of clause would be good for updating a password, like in a password reset. Then we're going to bind the value. Set text equals and then right, so this represents the number and number 1 represents the text. So we're gonna, if number is 1, so this will be replaced with updated data. Then we're gonna copy this bit again. That looks fine. So that should be replaced with updated data. What's this thing? Oh, I didn't send over the data. Dude. The file, sorry. Refresh. Data was updated. Refresh, this should be data. Yeah, there we go. So that worked. We updated number 1. So now I'm going to show you. Oh, I just need to explain something. You need to specify what you want to update. So if I didn't say update something where something equals blah, if I forget this bit, it'll update every single row, which might be what you want sometimes, but very often or not, you don't want to do this. Otherwise, you could completely screw up your database. I'm just going to show you now. Actually, I won't, because I just want to show you some anyway the update, but not the update, the select. Just don't forget this bit. One of the most important bits with updating. Just going to comment out this bit so I can show you the next bit. So we're going to do select everything from test where sorry. I'm just going to do the same thing again with this, just to show. Right, so should select this data. I'll show you how to go through the data now. Yeah, it said it's found. Nothing should have changed. Right, so I'm going to show you how to actually go through each row and grab data from it. So now what we're going to do is fetch all. This fetches all data from the results. And what we're going to do is, it's actually better actually to do a loop, unless you know there's only going to be one result, then you can do it that way. But I'll do for each. I think it's this way. It might be the other way around, as in switching these two parameters. I'll check in a minute. For now, we're going to do what am I doing? Right, then text. Yeah, I need to switch these around. I always do this, I don't know why. Yeah. There we go. Ah, damn it, I forgot the break line. Or we can do that/n. Should work. Apparently not. I'm probably thinking of something else. There we go. Wow, what was wrong with them? They look so off to me. Anyway, so it grabbed the key, which is one we could say, and then the actual data, which we updated earlier. Can go through each one if you want, so we just select everything from test. And we don't need to bind anything. So also on a break line on this, otherwise they'll all be on the same line and they'll look horrible. If I refresh, it should have every data or every bit of data. Yeah, it does. As you can see, grabbed everything from the database. So that's basic gist of database management. I'll see you guys next time in